Ponca City is home for my wife Cheyenne and I. We grew up here in Ponca City, both of us born and raised here. Both of our parents live in this area, both of our grandparents live in this area. My 8th grade year, 9th grade year, went to Falls Creek, and God called me, got a hold of my heart. I gave my heart, my life to Jesus Christ, and was saved. And from that moment forward, God began a work in my life to really call me into ministry. God really implanted in my heart, in my mind, that God has a harvest, He has fish that we know nothing about. The BGCO estimated the unchurched population of Ponca City at over 80%. Over 80% of our population, that's nearly 22,000 people within our city limits that do not go to church with any regularity and most likely do not have a relationship with Jesus Christ. God was calling me and my family out to do this, to plant a church within this city that we grew up in, within the midst of other churches, that there was a great harvest and a great catch that He wanted us to catch, that other people weren't catching, that other people weren't reaching, and there are lost people in Ponca City. And so during that time period, we pursued this idea of church planting. We began to make steps to make that happen. In the fall of 2014, we started making that transition and really just talking to people about the vision God's laid on our heart for the people of Ponca City. As we did this, we said, okay, we really are looking forward launching this church in the fall of 2015. Our plan was, our vision was that we would have a community meeting in February to really just kind of cast our vision to the community that we're going to be a new church. Our heart is to reach the unchurched. We really just wanted to spread the word that a new church was coming to Ponca City. We wanted everybody to know who we are. We had our first community meeting in the middle of February. We had about 60 people show up, so we asked those people to come to the next meeting. And so we had about 90 people show up to our community meeting in March, and people that were just excited about what God was doing. And so we made a commitment in March that we were going to launch full-time on Easter Sunday, April 5th, 2015. And so we did. We had 219 people showed up our first Sunday, and we had 4 people give their life to Christ. That very next Sunday, we decided to baptize them. From that next Sunday, I shared the gospel message again. We had more people get saved, and we baptized them the next Sunday. The next Sunday, I preached the gospel message as we baptized others. They got to see the example. We had more people get saved. We had baptisms for every single week for the next 6 or 7 weeks as people were giving their life to Christ and people were coming and being a part of NewPoint Church. We've got an opportunity to reach people, to reach different people by doing different things. We see this as a mission outpost, that God is launching us out day by day into our community, into our state, into our nation, into our world. He's launching us out from here to be salt and light. And I'm really excited about the next stage of getting to do that as we get to multiply out, to plant other churches in areas that need the gospel just as much as Ponca City. All the resources are available for new church plants and missions and ministry opportunities. It's available, and God desires to use you and use me to provide those resources. And so when we give to organizations, when it comes to the state organizations or the BGCO or the Baptist Foundation, we have an opportunity to partner on site with what God is doing all around our state. As a result, God blesses the ministry, makes it grow, and allows us to be a part of something that is eternally impactful.